Before you do, don't. A question I've found myself asking over the last several years and only now have the words to properly put it into context. Why do we need news articles and YouTube videos and other informational sources, air quotes, of, watch this before you buy, or, don't do X unless you, and anything else in that same realm? I We don't need those things. Simply put, we don't. It's an advertising technique. It's a way to get your attention, to try and get you to subscribe to a mindset or to a channel or to pay money for something. At its core, that is what all of those things are. And not just that, but if you watch one of those and then you decide to actually buy the game or vehicle or smartphone, whatever it is you're watching, it doesn't matter. Freaking chainsaws, who knows? If you have watched a video that informed your opinion on how to make that decision, then multiple people have profited along the way. And they have directed and told you how to think and approach something. These kinds of videos and articles are methods of mass advertising and influence. The most frustrating part about it is that it's so common and so rampant because it works. Because it makes a number bigger. That's all that money is. It's just a number, by the way. If we didn't have these types of review articles, hell, even for movies, if we didn't have these types of review articles, excuse me, we wouldn't have funneled opinions. We would have a greater diversity and a better quality of things, because then it would actually be competition instead of just, oh, this competitor has done this, which is the bare minimum or standard or fill in the blank. So we just have to meet that benchmark and then a little bit more. And as long as you keep going for and then a little bit more, the quantity of what is produced will always be more valued than the actual quality of what is produced. I would love to have a multi-season TV show that I truly enjoyed, even if I had to wait 3, 4, 8 years in between seasons, if it meant that every single season was going to be spectacularly well done. It wasn't going to feel rushed or unpolished, and that I would actually have a satisfying and fulfilling story with it. Instead of just, okay, we'll do some filler here. Why is that even a term? But we'll do some filler here. We'll do this and that there for fan service. Actually provide something of substance. For video games, we're supposed to enjoy these. We're supposed to have fun. Yes, it's not a practice that carries integrity for a large business to hype up a DLC or a brand new video game and then underdeliver. But that's just capitalism. Capitalism lacks integrity inherently. And if we stopped making these videos of reviews or articles of these reviews and whatever else it is, and everyone just made an informed and logical decision, not logical, sorry, made an informed and a decision utilizing critical thinking, and just going, I had this phone, as an example, I had this phone before. I didn't like it for XYZ reasons, so I went to this other brand. Oh, this other brand now has issues that are pushing me away from it. I'm thinking about getting something else. Let me look at where I started again. Oh, they have since remediated, solved, replaced, whatever it is, fixed the issues that I had before and introduced new features. Let me give them a try again. And somewhere in the background, the company will see, this person returned this device because of whatever reason it was, and they have gone over here instead. It would create actual competition instead of an artificial inflation. We're given this direction with anything that we consume at all on a day-to-day basis. It's in our news reporting. It's in our newspapers, news articles. It's everywhere. And because we persist in doing this, and it's an obsession of ours as a species at this point, it's an obsession. We are taking away and losing the capacity, not just the ability, but the capacity to make an independent decision. Because we're telling people before they can develop their own opinion what their opinion should be based upon the long-term goal that they value. I don't care how this other group of individuals sees me based upon a decision I make. If I want to have a 10-year-old phone and insist that I am going to use that phone until it is 125% no longer operable, why is that something to judge? I don't need to be told, oh, if you have an 8-year-old phone, this is the best time to upgrade. There is never a best and worst time to do those types of things. It's always subjective. It's always your circumstance that matters. Maybe you haven't had the funds to upgrade to a new phone for years. So it's not the best time to upgrade. It's not a worthwhile investment because you don't have the resources to do that. That applies to everything in our lives. Our vehicles even. All that vehicle advertisements are these days is just a beautiful lie. Look how rough and tough you'll look by driving this truck. Hey, look at all the adventures you'll go on in this vehicle. Look at our safety reviews. Hey, look, these are real people. Y'all understand that the real people commercials. These are real people, not actors. That is a style of commercial. That is a type of commercial. It is literally all an act. Those are paid actors. That is how that works. Anytime that you see a face on TV that you recognize or don't in a movie or on a commercial break, every face, every word that is said, how it is said, that individual has been paid to say and do it like that. And I know that there are circumstances where that is not true, but a vast majority of the time it is. Especially with commercials. So bringing this back around to where we started. Before you do, don't. If you're tempted to make a purchase or go do something or whatever it may be because you've seen a video or seen a review or this or that, ask yourself, where is the actual value in this? Where does this hold any level of weight? Is this me making a decision because I decided to, or is this me making a decision because someone else told me I should? From the time that we're in elementary school, middle school, high school, we're told to sit and do. Stay in this box, look at this sheet of paper, write down what you think is correct. I'll tell you how you're wrong and you'll do it differently next time. Conformity. Every decision that we make as a human being has long-term impacts. So think about that next time. Thank you for your time.